David Kirkpatrick of Techonomy here in Davos on the third day of the World Economic Forum. With my colleague Josh Campbell of Techonomy, we've just concluded 4 sessions here in the Wipro Pavilion on the promenade in Davos. Really successful sessions, I think, dense with ideas as Davos tends to be. We started out with one on Tuesday afternoon on how companies are dealing with the fourth industrial revolution, aggregating all these great new technologies of AI, blockchain, cloud, big data, etc., in order to move into an entirely new kind of business and how that will dovetail with global progress. We included the CEO of Wipro, Abid Nimichwala. On that session, we had other great people from Ericsson, Micron Technology, and Levi Strauss. Then yesterday morning, we had a session with Andy McAfee, MIT economist, who's a great author of multiple books, talking about his latest book, More from Less, really about how economic growth is going to be the key tool to solve our problems. That's his view. Even climate, that we can't slow down, we've got to speed up, and that's the way we'll come up with the innovations that are going to allow us to solve our problems. Then yesterday at lunch, we had an amazing additional session with Brad Smith, the president of Microsoft, and AI expert and author Kai-Fu Lee, who is now a Beijing-based investor, talking about a range of issues about corporate responsibility in an age of AI. We touched on the relationships between the US and China in a tech era and how problematic it is if that gets more conflictual. Talked a lot about Microsoft's extraordinary promise to not only be carbon neutral, but suck up all the carbon they've ever produced and be carbon negative going forward. Finally, this morning, we've ended with a really great, one of the more exciting panels I've ever been involved in on healthcare and technology, with experts from Wipro, Microsoft, Philips, and the head of health from OECD, Francesca Colombo. It was a very dense, very, I think, information-rich, but quite pessimistic conversation, because ultimately the world is not moving nearly as quickly as it needs to on taking digital and data to advance the world's health needs, especially at a time when 2 billion people are entering into the global economy by getting smartphones. They're going to demand capabilities that simply aren't there. We're going to need a way to digitize health, since we're not going to be able to create enough doctors and nurses on time. So that's our 4 sessions here at the Wipro Pavilion in Davos. For video from the 4 sessions that Techonomy did with Wipro in Davos, just go to techonomy.com.